Hassel hits it hard. Left center, carrying. See you later. Robert Hassel, Oppo, his third as a big leaguer. And we've got a one-run game.
Is that foot down in time? Just a nice, simple, easy swing. I mean, it's like he just checked off of it, too. Wow. Trying to stay through it. That's the first two-strike homer he's given up this year, too. Do it, Robert Hassel.
And Josh Bell hits one a ton out to left center. It is still in the air. It is in the basket. See you later. The Nats have shot at Oppo. Brady House to center. Alcantara looking into the sun. Great speed coming home from third. Run down between first and second. The Cubs will get a couple of outs here, but the Nats will have a 5-run top of the ninth.
And Lindor socks one to deep center field. Back goes Mullins. He takes a look, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor cuts the lead in half with a 2. Grounded into a double play and been intentionally walked. And he hits one in the air to deep right center. Back goes Mullins to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Pete Alonso ties the game with a 2-run homer. Lindor and Alonso 2-run shots in the 8th, and the Mets get even at 6-6.
Deep right center field. Mullins on the run. This ball is gone.
Those due up for the Mets in the top of the 10th. That's a 4-4 in extra innings this year. And he hits the first pitch up the middle for a base hit. Lindor around third, and he'll score the go-ahead run. Soto wastes no time. First pitch of the 10th inning, his third hit of the night, and the Mets go in front 7-6.
Swinging a sharp shot up the middle, base hit into center field for Soto. Here comes Lindor, no throw. Lindor scores standing up, and the Mets strike first in the 10th.
Contreras to center field. Scott drifting back. He's underneath it and makes the catch. Tagging from third is Frelick. He'll come home. And the Brewers are within 3. And Yelich grounds one up the middle. Going to be a tough play for the charging Sajaci. He gets the out, and another run will score. Frelick, a base hit into the gap. Durbin around third. He will score. And the Brewers are within 2. An RBI double for Frelick in the 9th, and it's 7-5. Churiel, ground ball, stopped by a diving Donovan, but he won't be able to throw out Churiel, and a run will score. Milwaukee is within 1. Contreras taps this one up the third base line. Frelick will score, and the game is tied. Milwaukee comes back with 3 in the 9th, and a team that will not quit. 7-7. Line drive into the gap, base hits, and this game is tied. Caleb Durbin comes up with the goods, and it's 8-8 in the 10th. Monasterio up the middle, base hits. Here comes Durbin around third. The throw home, not in time, and the Brewers, on a day where they clinch, can celebrate properly. From down 6-1, 3 in the 9th to tie. 2 in the 10th to win it.
What an at-bat by Andrew Monasterio. What an at-bat. Fouling off pitch after pitch. Finally gets a pitch he can do something with. Rips it into center field. And this is how you want to celebrate a postseason bird. Not with a loss where you get to go in there in front of your home crowd. Walk-off winner. What a game.
Nico smokes it. Left center field. It's back. It one-hops the wall. Dansby scores. Here comes PCA. Nico Horner, 2-run double. Cubs right back in this one. It's an 8-6 game.
And just like that, the Cubs right back in it. But no surprise, this is what this club does.
So 2-out rally for the Cubs. Dansby single. PCA single. Nico a double. Here's Michael Busch. Blooper shallow right center. Falls in for a base hit. Nico rounds third and scores. It's a 1-run game.
If you're a hitter and you're looking away, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
McGuire out to right. Benson back. He did it again!
Gotta be kidding me.
It's the Reese McGuire game. first game with the Cubs. 2 homers.
Here.
Seiya smokes it. Left field. It's gone! 3-run go-ahead home run. Seiya Suzuki. 14th of the year. Cardiac Cubs come all the way back there, 11-8.
Gurriel hits a high fly ball to left field, and that one is on its way, and it's gone to the bullpen. It's an 11-game hitting streak for Lourdes, and his 9th against the left-hander. Alec Thomas gets this one up in the air, down the line and right, and Alex got a home run way back in the chop house and hold the phone. This 9th. Marte pokes it to shortstop. There's a big hole over there. Allen with a play at third, and Corbin is in there. Marte the RBI, and it's a 2-run game. Vargas up the middle, and it's down for a hit and a run. Corbin's home, and it's 10-9. Ildemaro Vargas makes it a 1-run game. And here comes Gino Suarez. That's a base hit down the line. Suarez has tied the game. Marte is home. They will wave Vargas. Here he comes. And the Diamondbacks have stolen the lead right back. Gino Suarez, wow.
And just no answers at all. I can't imagine what's going on in that Braves dugout right now.
And they have stolen the lead right back. Down the line, all the way down the line. Marte scores to tie it. Vargas scores from first to take the lead.
Fly ball right field. That's well hit. It is long gone. Way out of the ballpark. A 3-run home run for Bryson Stotts. He just made this a 1-run game.
The center really does have problems with those left-handers, and Bryson.
There goes Wilson. Pitches. Dribbled left side, cut off by the third baseman. A run scores. They get the out at first, and the Phillies have tied this game up at 5. He just put the ball in play, and Caballero made a heck of a play at third. And Marsh lines one out toward left center field. That's going to be in for a base hit. Here comes Sosa. He'll score. Marsh to second, and the Phillies have
Go on contact.
a bouncer pass walls it into left center field. With the infield drawn in, Marshall score. The Phillies lead it by 2. RBI single for Turner, who's got 2 hits. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. Matt Strahm with his 2nd save of the season. It caps the biggest comeback of the year for the Phillies.
Having both is really the ideal situation. Devers was nodding before that pitch. He rips a fastball to left. Verdugo's throw is well offline. It's an extra base for Devers. It is 6-3, and here come the Red Sox.
Great hitting by Devers on a fastball up and away. No chance to get the runner at home, and he launched one to the plate with a fast runner at second.
Bregman, a high fly ball into left field toward the monster. Hand off the monster. RBI double. Alex Bregman. 6-4.
Well, as nasty as the pitch he made before, a great hitter will not miss one that's over the middle of the plate, and that's the difference between getting him out and luckily not getting this baseball back.
Duran, right side base hit. Toro's home. Hamilton follows. The Red Sox are all the way back.
Breaking ball down, but right down the middle. And he went up there looking for a breaking ball, and why not? He's facing a pitcher that throws 70% breaking balls at times where he gets in that rhythm.
Devers pumps it to right. Way back and gone. First career walk-off home run for Rafael Devers. I dare say he can play wherever he wants if he's going to do that.
Well, he was sitting all over breaking ball, and he got one at the middle of the plate, and this was absolutely crushed. Once the fastball got wide, you could see as a hitter he was going to sit on soft breaking ball, and he knew it.
Christopher Morel swinging a ball hit hard and fair. Base hit down toward the left field corner. Will get the Rays on the board. Meade rounds third. He comes in to score. Caminero to third, and Morel a stand-up double. Well, there begins the comeback. The Rays have won. Still nobody out in the third inning.
Another opportunity. And a ground ball base hit through the hole. Here comes Caminero in to score. They're going to send Morel to the plate. He will.
Third down.
Ground ball and a base hit through the hole. And the Rays pick up another run to make it 8-4. And a high fly ball back into right. That's got some carry. Laureano to the wall. He's going to leap. That's off the wall. Here comes Caballero to score. Walls headed to third. In standing with a triple. And it's an 8-5 ball game. And a ground ball base hit into right. Here comes Walls in to score. Yandy Diaz drives in the run. And now the Rays have trimmed the deficit to only 2. Brandon Lau in there to pinch hit. And a high shot deep to right. This baby's gonna go. It's a tie ball game. On a 3 with 2 men out for Caminero. And up the middle, and it's gonna be a base hit. Here comes Yandy Diaz. The throw over the head of the catcher, and the Rays take the lead. It's a 9-8 ball game as Yandy Diaz scores on the Caminero base hit.
And then Junior, another run driven.
Hey, ground ball into right. Here comes Lau around third. He's going to score standing, and the Rays tack on another run to make it 10-8 as Josh Lowe comes through. How about that? Wow. So now 2 men in scoring position. And a line drive base hit into center. Camanero's going to score. Josh Lowe heads to the plate. 2 more runs crossing that plate as Aranda comes up with a 2-out single. And boy, with 2 outs, the Rays, with a walk and 4 hits, have made it a 12-8 ball game.
Runner at first goes, and a shot off the middle, off the glove of McLean. A run is in. It's 5-3. Tying runs are on, and Burleson's coming up.
How about this Redbird ball club? Man, they just don't stop giving in on this one.
That's an RBI hit for Mason Wynn, and the Cardinals are down 5-3. So they got that run back from the top of the 8th, and they've done it with 3 consecutive hits after 2 outs.
He's trying to battle back from a 1-2 count. Swing and a base hit to right. Here comes Donnie around third. He's going to score. Mason Wynn stands at third. A 2-strike hit for Burleson. It is a 1-run game.
Burley showing off those fast hands yet again. Santillan did go to the well again, Chip. He tried that fastball at the top of the zone. 98 coming in, 107.7 leaving.
Let's see if the Redbirds can steal away game 2 here in the 9th. Swing, high fly ball deep left. Joe going back at the wall. It's gone.
Well, Arenado, he got the cutter, went down and got it, and got
a strike. High pop fly. That's play of who wants it. Burleson's calling for it. He's got it, and Helsley holds serve in the top of the 10th. The Cardinals have a chance to walk it off. 23rd pitch. Is a beauty. Maytime with 3 strikeouts in the 11th. The Cardinals another chance to walk it off in a 5-5 game. So it's Joel Pozo. You've seen him stay back and be off stride and hit a laser someplace. We need one in this spot. Little flare to right. That's down for a hit. Here comes Walker. Benson's throw is up the line. Cardinals win it again.
Joel Pozo, the hero.
And he drives one to deep right center field. Forget that. That is way out of here. That's the way to break a slump. Francisco Lindor with a monstrous 2-run homer. His 5th home run of the season to cut the Philly lead to 7-3.
The 0-1, swinging a ground ball up the middle, off of Knebel. It runs towards the third base line. Knebel picks it up, throws to first, too late. A run scores. Canna is safe. McNeil to second. 7-4 Philadelphia. And Dom Smith is going to come to the plate, representing the tying run here in the 9th inning.
It was 7-1. Now behind on Davis, 2-0.
And JD rips one down the line. That's an extra base hit. McNeil will score. Canada third. He'll be held up there. It's an RBI double for J.D. Davis. It's 7-5. Brandon gets the curve and lines it into center field. A base hit. In is Canna. Here's Jankowski. He scores, and the Mets have tied it.
On at first with a 2-run single is Brandon Nimmo. The Mets have a 6-run ninth inning. They have come back to tie it. It is 7-7 here in the ninth. A phenomenal comeback by the New York Mets.
And Starling unloads one deep left center. Back to the warning track goes Herrera near the wall. It's off the base. Here's Nimmo around third. He'll come in to score, and the Mets take the lead. Unbelievable!
Holy shnikes! The Mets with a 7-run ninth inning at Citizens Bank Park. Pete Alonso hugging Brandon Nimmo like the Mets just won the pennant. They've done it in the last few at-bats against Corey Knebel, the Phillies closer. And if this turns out to be a season to remember for the New York Mets, you'll be thinking about this night.
See, struck him out, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz with a 1-2-3 ninth, and the Mets with a phenomenal victory.
The New York Mets, with one of their most memorable comebacks in franchise history, score 7 runs in the ninth inning to come from behind to beat the Phillies in a game they once...
Bases loaded. Now Miller will have to face Shea Langoliers. Up the middle, they'll get a couple back. 1 run scores. And here comes Alika. 2 runs come in to score. McNeil has 2 hits today. Was hit by a pitch, has scored twice. Line drive, base hit into right. Crosby's given Butler the windmill home. Lee's throw to the plate is a good one, but Butler dives underneath the tag. And RBI 6. It ended up just being a flat strike call that was overturned. They have Heim coming up, who has had a flair for the dramatic. 1-0 ground ball. Through for a base hit. Bolte waved home. Heim, time television, ties the game here in San Francisco. 0-1 to Butler. Looped into right, a base hit. Crosby, immediate windmill. The throw to the plate from Lee is late.
Just a fantastic job by this A's lineup to remain resilient after a couple tough losses.
And he will fist this shallow left, dropping fast, and it gets down. Max Muncy gives the A's the insurance they needed.
Gurriel hits a high fly ball to left field, and that one is on its way, and it's gone to the bullpen. It's an 11-game hitting streak for Lourdes, and his 9th of the year makes it against the left-hander. Alec Thomas gets this one up in the air down the line and right, and Alex got a home run way back in the chop house and hold the phone. The Diamondbacks in this 9th. Marte pokes it to shortstop. There's a big hole over there. Allen with a play at third, and Corbin is in there. Marte the RBI, and it's a 2-run game. Vargas up the middle, and it's down for a hit and a run. Corbin's home, and it's 10-9. Ildemaro Vargas makes it a 1-run game. And here comes Gino Suarez. That's a base hit down the line. Suarez has tied the game. Marte is home. They will wave Vargas. Here he comes, and the Diamondbacks have stolen the lead right back. Gino Suarez, wow.
The hill, let's see what happens. Right field, Kemp not gonna get it. Smith is gonna score. Cano's right behind him. Kyle Seager delivers again. 12-4 San Diego.
And we have a pinch hitter, Dae-Ho Lee.
Clobbered high to the video board in left field. This is up to the wet. And the Mariners are suddenly in this ball game. It's 12-7 Padres.
News. Hit hard. It gets past. Here comes Aoki. Here comes Goody to score. Kyle Seager deals again. Got a 12-9 ball game.
Brandon Maurer to face Dae-Ho Lee.
The 3-2. Lee swings, hits a slicer into right field for a base hit. Cano scores. Dae-Ho Lee has driven in his 4th run in 2 at-bats, and he has brought the Mariners.
There you go, base hit left field, scoring is Seager, it's a 1-run game! Chris Iannetta with an RBI. Romero trying to tie it up, 3-2. Line drive, base hit, center field, here comes Deo, he's gonna score!
Lee rumbles across the plate, and this game is tied at 12.
Sean O'Malley stepping in against Matt Thornton.
2 outs, 0-1 to O'Malley.
Base hit center field, the Mariners lead, 13-12. What a comeback.
Sean O'Malley has made this a 13-12 game. This is happening in San Diego.
You have got to be shaving me. This is one of the most incredible things I've seen.
5 consecutive singles.
See if Nori can find some green.
And he does! Into center field. Here comes Romero. It's 14-12. O'Malley to third. Oh, brother. Is this beautiful or what?
Pitch from Thornton.
Up the middle. That gets through. 2 more runs are going to score. Pour it on, boys. Pour it on.
That's why we come to the ballpark. You just never know what the heck you're going to see.
9 runs on 8 hits. The Mariners have a 16-12 lead.
That's going to stay fair. Suzuki will throw late. It's 10-. He walked in.
Close. He's feeling it out there.
10-7. There's a base hit. At least 2 will score. Zobrist is being sent. We are tied. Oh, baby. Javier Baez makes it 10-10.
This miserable day just got fun. Oh,
huge 3-2 coming up. Ball 4. Cubs lead. Cubs lead 11-10. Can you believe it?
Can't do
Ball
it.
4, another run. 12-10.
I've seen a lot of improbable games over veteran sidewinder.
That gets by. And Schwarber caught between home and third. Suzuki will fire to second. He throws it into center. Throw to the plate. Not in time. It hits Schwarber.
And the Calliope crashed to the ground.
Insanity.
It is a...
Wow.
Yeah, it's just insane.
9 runs.
Chapman hits another high drive. Left field at the wall. It is out of here. Chapman becoming a fan favorite today. Well, Evers hits one high. Deep. Out of here. Number 9 for Devers.
Well, you get
2-2. Line drive, base hit. Here they come. Lee scores. Eldridge to third. Susak a double. Could be interesting.
And that is a great at bat.
It's on the ground towards the hole. Cut off. They get the out. Scoring is Eldridge. And it gets away. And Susak is going to score. 0-2. Hit to right. Hit well. At the wall, off the bricks. Ariza's going to score. Chapman a double.
back to
high drive. Right field. Out of here. And this game is over.
That is truly unbelievable. 10 runs in the last 2 innings to walk it off.
It's certainly the biggest hit in Bryce Elder's career.
For the Pirates, swinging a ball hit down the left field line. There's another base hit. Horwitz makes sure it's down. He's easily scoring. McCutchen up at second, 3 straight singles, plates the Pirates a run, 1-0 here with 17 home runs.
Doesn't always make contact, but when he does, it's loud.
There's a drive to right center field. O'Neill Cruz, a Cruz missile for a grand slam. A laser over the right center field fence into the Bucco bullpen. And a chef's kiss for O'Neill Cruz. 5th inning. Pham at third, 2 away, swinging a ground ball right side, dribbling through a base hit for Kiner Falefa. That knocks in Pham. The burst. Here's Kutch for a second time this first inning. Drive to left field, enough to hit it out. He's done it again here at Coors. Andrew McCutchen, a 3-run blast. That's his 11th of the season. 9-0 Pirates here at Coors. McCutchen homers again, last 7 games here.
Second, here's Jordan Beck.
Backslide to left center field. The Rockies are going to get a run out of this. Well, we talked about chipping away. There's one.
In 1 down.
And Warwick Bernabell will make his way to the plate. Bernabell is heating up deep left field. Got a chance to fly. Bye-bye. His 3rd home run in a Rockies uniform. Look out, it's 9-4 after the 3-run bomb. He is warming up. Guys stayed under
Bases, turning the lineup over for Spencer Horwitz. And a tapper up first base, fair ball right at the bag. And there's the out. The throw is late. Pham will score. On the bounce out to first, Horwitz gets a run batted in. It's 10-4.
Now Andrew McCutchen, the hitter, with runners at second and third, 2 down.
Line drive, base hit, add to the Ribby total. 2 more, and a dozen for the Pirates. And
24 today. And this ball's hammered to left. This will be extra bases. One hop off the wall. Freeman is going to keep coming toward the plate. And the ball is bobbled by Kiner Falefa. And it's a run-scoring double for Ezekiel. He's not exactly Barry Bonds.
Shot up the middle. Triolo does indeed join the hit parade and bring home Cruz.
Bring up Mickey Moniak. High fly ball, deep right center field. Did Mickey get enough? Off the wall. Doyle is going to score. Towering double to make it 15-7.
That was real close to a home run, just bouncing off the top of that wall in front of the Rockies bullpen. Now here's Tyler Freeman, top of the order again.
Down the line, extra bases. Farmer scores. Here comes Moniak. 2-run double, Tyler Freeman. 15-9.
Buckle up, boys. That's the 28th hit of the ball game.
Yeah. Here's Tovar. This ball is center field and deep, turning Cruz around over his head, and it bounces out of play. 3-double night for Tovar.
Consecutive plate appearances, and he gets hit by a pitch to bring home a run. 16 runs on the board
with 5 strikeouts.
Well, there is number 1. Yaquil Fernandez back wall the bullpen for his first career big fly. And he makes it 16-12.
There's a couple home runs tonight. We've been talking about, hey, it's going to converse with warming.
With a hit, it's also walked. And this ball's launched to deep left. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. The Rockies will not go away. 16-13. 20th of the year for Hunter Goodman.
Beck is at first. Warming Bernabell coming up.
And that's a base hit down the left field line. Back to third. Beck gets a green light. Warming Bernabell to third with a triple. Here comes the rock show.
This is so much fun.
This is crazy. Tyler Estrada's a tying run. Up the middle, base hit. It's a 1-run game. 16-15. And now the potential winning run, and Brent Doyle makes his way to home plate.
Dennis Santana has never pitched well here.
This is crazy.
And for some reason, it's happening again tonight.
It is Brenton Doyle now at the plate for the Rockies.
One swing and they would win.
And hit deep to left. Is it enough? Going back, Pham, and gone! It's gone! You gotta be kidding! kidding me? Rockies have come all the way back to win it.
Serve to left field, and that'll drop for a hit. A run will score, and the Twins string together 3 hits here to start the top of the 8th inning. Polanco's second hit, driving in his 24th run. 4th straight hit. Twins trying to make things interesting here in the 8th inning. Kepler drives in a run, and it's 6-2. That's to right center, headed toward the gap. Caught in the gap by Dozier, tagging from third and scoring. A high blast to left field. Going back is Benintendi. Gone, a home run. It's a 5-run 8th inning. The Twins finally hit a home run, their first in 4 games. Right center field, charging is Dozier. There's the catch. Here's the tag. Coming home, and the game is tied. Line drive, base hit, and the Twins take the lead. Gio Urshela with a solid single to center. Kepler scores from third, and it's 7-6.
Well, he hit it to the moon. 5-2 game. Joey Gallo with his 33rd home run of the season. And the Yankees creep a little closer. 2-1. Judge drives them in the air to deep right. That ball is gone! Aaron Judge drops the gavel. A 3-run game-tying homer. It's 5-5.
There is life on the Yankee bench.
Sanchez rips that to left field, a base hit. Torres rounding third. That will do it. A much-needed walk-off win in the Bronx as Sanchez ends it, and the Yankees win it in dramatic fashion. A 6-5 come-from-behind victory.
Juan Soto, see you way later again.
Boom. Well, that's 3 homers against the Diaz brothers. Fastball, middle, effortless swing. That is a bomb. Oh, by the way, it's a runner in scoring position hit, too. His 4th one of the season.
That'll get the job done and more. Franco scores easily. Garcia to second. And the Nats have battled back. Michael Franco to left center. He saves the inning. Puts the Nats on top. Bell to third. He's safe. Ball gets away. And Josh is going to try to score. Base hit Garcia. Bell scores. Here comes Franco. The Nats keep adding and adding on. And it's 10-7.
What a day, Luis Garcia.
There's a fly ball deep center field. Back is Celestino. He's on the track. He can't make the play. Here comes Rosario. Ramirez will stop at third. Into second with an RBI double is Josh Naylor. The heat is on. It's 10-8. And the top 0-2.
That's
just
gonna
punched
do
it
it.
into left center field. That's going to get down. That's going to score a run. Here they're going to wave Ernie Clement. Here he comes. He will score. We got a tie ball game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Oscar Gonzalez with a in for Minnesota. And he drives one high in the air. Deep left center field. Larnach settling under it. Tagging. Here comes Oscar. The throw is nowhere nearly in time. And the Guardians have scored 4 times in the 9th to take an 11-10 lead.
How about that? I mean, very next pitch, sac fly comes. Owen Miller was ready for it.
But if you sit on changeup, he throws fastball, you have no shot.
Drilled right field deep. Ward on the run. He will not get there. This game is alive. Ruxman into second base. A 2-strike, 2-out double. After Odor's 2-strike, 2-out single, it is 4-3.
Well, the bat speed is back for Adley Rutschman. I thought he was a little bit late on some fastballs 3 or 4 games ago. You talk about own time here. Fastball up in the zone. He quickly turns it around.
For the league lead in base hits in these spots.
Into center field, he did it again. Rutschman around third. Mike Trout's throw, not gonna make it. They have tied the game. Down to 2 strikes.
A 3-2.
Into left field. Marsh will not get there. They've done it again. 3 walk-off wins in 5 days. A bottom of the 9th stunner. And Mancini is your hero tonight.
Another 3-2. Fly ball, right field, and deep. And that ball is gone! Eric Haas, the drama! And way to step forward to tie it at 5. Wow! Incredible at bat, incredible result. The first grand slam of his career.
Wow, good for Eric Haas. He knew what was coming. He fouled one off that was a little bit outside. He got one that was closer to his swing plane, and he did miss it.
Cabrera, a bouncer up the middle,
There
and it's through into center field. He drives in Jonathan Scope. The Tigers have their first lead of the night, 6-5.
Well, Miggy comes through.
Chopper to short. Harold Castro delivers the final out, and the Tigers down 4 twice.
And he's got another base hit. Valera around third, and he will come in to score. RBI single for Vladdy, and it's 8-3. 3-2 again. Ball 4 to force in a run, and it's 8-4.
Now the Blue Jays.
And he drives into left field, and he has tied it. From out of nowhere, the Blue Jays score 6 runs here in the bottom of the 8th to tie the game.
2 outs and nobody on. And they just never gave up.
Again, the 2-2. Fastball hit high and deep to left field. And the Blue Jays win it.
It's a grand slam. Breivik Valera reaches base for a second time. George Springer hits his second double. And Marcus Semien, with a 3-run home run, beats his former team with a career-high 34th home run. What a ball game.
And Rhys Hoskins will be the batter. Hoskins has the only hit so far for the Phillies.
Fly ball to deep left center field. Stevenson is back. It is gone. It's a 7-1 game. The 23rd home run for Rhys, and that was a long one. Estimated distance 430 feet. McCutchen rips one to deep left field. That one is gone. A long home run that zipped right on by HK's statue. That's the 20th home run of the year for McCutchen. It's a 7-2 game.
You know, we say it, Corbin's ERA's 5+. So do you think you're ever really out of it?
You shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't think you're out of it.
And Corbin's pitch to Bohm. Swinging a high fly ball right field. Pretty well hit. Soto going back to the track, and that ball is gone. It just cleared over the out-of-town scoreboard. Back-to-back homers on back-to-back pitches to begin the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's 7-4 Washington.
Well, you get it within 3 or within 4.
3 of the last 4 batters have homered off of Corbin. Here is Andrew McCutchen, who homered his last time up. Here's a swing and a liner into left. There's a base hit, and it's a hit with a man in scoring position that'll bring home Gene Segura. Kutch picks up his second RBI of the game. And it's now 7-4 ball game. Well, one swing of the bat here, Larry, and we've got ourselves a whole new ball game.
That's exactly right.
Home 2 for 3 in this game. Rainey at the belt, and the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, line to right center. There's a base hit. Into the right center field alley. Soto sliding across the grass, stops it, and that'll keep Bohm at first base. Around to third is McCutchen. Miller scores. And the Phillies are now going to bring the winning run to the plate as it's 7-5 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
And now it's 2-2 to JT with the bases loaded. Phillies down 2. And the pitch. And a hot shot towards short. Past the diving Escobar. Here comes Bohm. He'll score. Ronald just sailed it. The runners move up. The Phillies have come all the way back down 7 to tie it at 7. And remember, they had a pitcher hit in this inning. There were 2 outs and the rally began, and now they've got second and third.
Yeah, like I said, don't try to elevate, try to be a hero and hit a home run. A base hit will do it with Bohm, who can run, and Parra. I mean, that throw was... look at that. Scattered them all back there behind home plate. Throw from Parra.
Second, Miller is up.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field.
Wow.
It's going to go, and this game is over. It is a walk-off grand slam for Brad Miller, and the Phillies have won it. A stunning end here at Citizens Bank Park as Brad Miller reaches home plate. The Phillies celebrate a walk-off grand slam.
And Austin, the birthday boy, said the Phils were going to win this one. That ball went off the Life brand sign on the second deck, the facade of the second deck. That certainly gave the Phils some life, big time. Did they ever need that?
Mookie swings and he hits a high drive to left. Marisnik back to the wall and is gone. A home run. Mookie Betts. Home run number 22. And it's 9-6. 2-2. Back swings, hits a high drive to right center field. Back goes Myers. He's at the wall. It is gone. Maxwell swinging the silver hammer in the 8th inning. And it's 9-7. It's a new career high in home runs for Max Muncy in a single season. His 36th. This one to right field and deep. Curveball. This ball is driven to right field, going back. It is gone! It's gone! It's gone! Seager's done it! The Dodgers lead it! Four home runs in the inning, and number 5 with the 4th.
For his last 18.
And he drives one to deep right center field. Forget that. That is way out of here. That's the way to break a slump. Francisco Lindor with a monstrous 2-run homer. His 5th home run of the season to cut the Phillies.
Alonso at third, McNeil at first.
And Canna hits one back to the pitcher. It banks off him. He recovers, makes the throw, not in time. Alonso is in. It's 7-4, and the Mets will get the tying run to bat in the 9th. A bank shot for Canna for an infield hit. The
2-0.
And JD rips one down the line. That's an extra base hit. McNeil will score. Canna to third. He'll be held up there. It's an RBI double for J.D. Davis. It's 7-5. And Brandon gets the curve and lines it into center field. A base hit. In is Canna. Here's Jankowski. He scores, and the Mets have tied it. Brandon Nimmo with a 2-run single. The Mets have scored. And Starling unloads one, deep left center. Back to the warning track goes Herrera, near the wall, it's off the base. Here's Nimmo around third. He'll come in to score, and the Mets take the lead. Unbelievable! Starling Marte with his third consecutive hit, drives in the go-ahead run with a double, and the Mets with 7 runs in the ninth lead it 8-7.
The best thing you can say if you're a manager of a club is that your team plays hard every night for 27 outs.
Line to center field, a base hit for Merrill. 1 run is in. Here comes Solano. 2 runs are in. It's now 6-5. Up. Profar hits it towards right center field. Long run for Lane Thomas. Not gonna get there. Up and over. 2-run score, and the Padres walk it off. How far will Profar send that one? Padres win in 10.
This is about to get real interesting here if Mitchell can reach with Hoskins due next. Here we go, 3-2, 2 outs. Runners go. Mitchell, a shot through. Coming in to score, Cheerio. Garrett Mitchell hits a bullet past Suarez. In the dirt, it was in the dirt. Mitchell's going to take second. That was a good block back there by Herrera, but now tying run on the wild pitch. And Hoskins right center down. Perkins in. Mitchell's in. We are tied. Rhys Hoskins comes through in the clutch. Boy, how about this? Adames down 0-1 and a line drive left field. That's going to get down. Run, Rhys. Run in the corner. Hoskins around third will be held there. A double for Adames.
All right, how about the Brew Crew jumping off the mat here today? There started out to being a blowout. The Brewers have tied it up and looking to take the lead.
Bowers, little tapper. No play here. Brewers are going to grab the lead. Jake Bowers, an infield hit. 10-9 Milwaukee. What a comeback.
My goodness.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one is way back and forget it. Gone. Christian Bethancourt way out of here. A 2-run homer. And it's a 10-5 game. Ground ball, fair ball down the left field line. Bethancourt. Swanson in to score. PCA on his heels. And we got ourselves a 10-7 game. Ground ball up the middle of the base hit. And it's 10-8. Ian Happ RBI single. One hop. Williams flags it down to second. One on to first, not in time. Bellinger scores, and it's 10-9. Ground ball under the glove of the shortstop, Kiner Falefa. In to score, Vasquez. Swanson touches home, and the Cubs have the lead. Line drive, base hit out of the left center. Here comes Pete Crow Armstrong. Racing for third is Bethancourt. Happen RBI single, and it's 12-10. Line drive out towards left center field, and that's a base hit. In to score is Bethancourt, and the hits just keep on coming. Line drive out into center field, and a base hit. In to score is Happ. RBI single Suzuki, and it's 14-10 as the extra point goes through the uprights.
Hard comebacker off the pitcher. Fairchild breaks, he scores, no play. Infield hit on the comebacker. Ramos at RBI, Fairchild in, 6-2.
Henry Ramos wastes no time whatsoever.
Over short, that's down, base hit, wave on to third. Jankowski from left, throw to the plate, no. Safe slide, Stevenson, RBI knock. Runners go. Chip down the left field line. That ball's fair. Ramos scores. Senzel scores. Barrero to third. And Fraley to center. India to center field. Barrero scores. Fraley to the plate. Tavares is thrown. Caught. Fraley slides safe. Reds lead.
Jonathan India wants to be that guy, and he.
2-2. Berger in the air, right field side, toward the line it goes, fair.
rolling into foul ground. Berger's got a hit. The Sox have a run. It's a double for Jake. And now the tying run will. In the air left field. Randy Arozarena makes the grab. Grandal tags. He comes home. It is 9-7 on the sac fly from Colas. Elvis, right field. Base hit. The Sox are still alive. Berger scores. It is 9-8 suddenly. Line over second into center. This game keeps on going. We're tied at 9. Somehow, some way. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. When it lands, the streak is over. Outrageous way to end it.
What a ball game this turned out to be, and Andrew Vaughn with a towering drive wins it 12-9.
To left center field, and it's going to get down and up against the fence. Springer on his way in to score, and Vladdy into second to make it a one-run game. And a ground ball towards right center for a base hit. Here comes Vladdy, and the game is tied. The 0-2. Bouncer in the hole, off the glove, into left. Here comes Tapia, and the Blue Jays win it.
This is going to pull everybody together. It just found a way past Bobby Witt into the outfield and let the celebration begin.
And what a celebration that was.
Out towards right field. That's going to get down. Urshela's being sent. Garcia with the throw. He's safe at home. No slide from Urshela. Goes back to touch. Listed case. He's safe. And it's an RBI single. Angels are on the board. It's 4-1. Out. Tying run at the plate in Chad Wallach. Driven to right field. Did he hit it well enough? And he's off the wall. Just missed a tying home run. 2 runs come in. It's 4-3, and Wallach's at second base with a 2 tonight. And the 1-2. Out towards center field. Is it going to drop? It does! Luis Rengifo comes through in the clutch. Chad Wallach scores, and we are tied up at 4. Mother's Day, didn't he walk off the Nats last Mother's Day? That one gets away! Ball game! Neto scores. The Angels come all the way back to win it 5-4. Wow! Having a walk-off wild pitch. And Pete flies one to right field. Back goes Brennan to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! A game-tying grand slam from Pete Alonso. Oppo salami, and it's 7-7. Third career grand slam for Pete Alonso. He's homered in 4 straight games for the second time in his career. His 71st home run at Citi Field, tying him with Lucas Duda for the Citi Field record.
In his second start of the season.
That's up the middle. Vientos has a base hit. That'll bring in Beatty to cut the Guardians' lead to 1 run. It's
0-2 from Clase.
And a ground ball toward the home base hit! Around third, Escobar. He heads for the plate. The throw by Kwan goes to the backstop. The game is tied. Alvarez down to second. It's this.
Lindor with a chance to be the hero against his old team.
Nimmo runs in a slide. Base hit! And the Mets win it! Lindor against Cleveland gets the winning hit, and the Mets win 10-9.
Arenado hits it down the right field line, slicing fair over the sidewall. A ground rule double. A run will score. Nobody out here in this 9th inning. And the Cardinals have something going now. Little chopper slowly hit right side. A run will score. That'll make it 5-3. Arenado advancing to third. The 1-0 pitch. Molina, a base hit out to left. Edman lines it out to deep left field. Back. It's down. 1 run is in. in. Deluzio will score, and the Cardinals will win it. The Cardinals come from behind in the bottom of the ninth. They score 5 and win it. 6-5.
And now Nimmo hits one in the air to deep right field. Back goes Jankowski at the wall, jumping, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo begins the Mets comeback with his second home run in 2 nights. Number 9 for Nimmo. And it cuts the Texas lead to...
There they go, payoff pitch. Hit in the air, left center field. Tavares on the run, not going to get it. It hits and drives to the wall. 2 runs will score. Alvarez ties the game. A 2-run double to the gap in left center. It is 6-6 in the 8th. 3 hits
on call, hoping to have a lead to work with in the bottom of the 9th. And Alonso pulls one over the bag. That's a fair ball going down the line. Nimmo is in with the lead run. Racing for third is Martinez. He's going to be held there. Pete Alonso gives the Mets the lead with an RBI double. And it's 7-6 New York in the 9th.
2 outs. The 1-2. Hit high in the air. Lazy fly to left. Nimmo coming in. Settles under it. Makes the catch. Oh, the Mets come from behind tonight. They were down 6-2. They win the game 7-6.
High drive, deep right field, deep, far, and very gone. Jake Cronenworth with a 2-run home run. First hit of the night for the Padres, a 2-run shot. And it's now 5-2. Monty Moore, here's an 0-2. Driven to left field for Kim. That is back, and that is gone. Padres go back-to-back in the 5th. Cronenworth with a 2-run shot. Ha-Sung Kim with a solo. It's 5-3. Here comes fly ball to deep left center field. Thomas going back at the wall. It's gone. Josh Bell hits his 17th home run of the year, and it's a 1-run game.
I got a feel.
That's ball 4 and a leadoff walk starts things in the 9th. Second straight inning. Padres have had a leadoff walk. Myers lines one to center, and that's in for a base hit. Up to second base goes Cronenworth, tying run into scoring position. That's ball 4 and the bases are loaded. It's a 9-pitch plate appearance, ended up in a walk.
That was beautiful.
Up the middle into center field. Cronenworth will score. Here comes Myers. Here comes the Padres. Walk-off win. Jorge Alfaro has done it again.
The Mariners need a big hit here from Santana, who's got a double. In the dirt, and it kicks away from Jansen. That'll score a run for the Mariners. Ty France comes in. It's 8-2. A very wild pitch. The first pitch thrown by Meza in the game.
It's a fastball. He just overthrows it down into the dirt. Tough pitch for Danny Jansen to even be able to handle.
Impossible. How do you block that one? You're never expecting a fastball. That wasn't even close. That one is hit high to left field. Tapia going back, all the way back at the wall. It is gone. Carlos Santana from his stronger side takes Meza. It's not easy to make these calls. Raleigh into left center field. That's going to be another hit for Cal Raleigh. Suarez around third. Tapia cuts it off. That'll hold the catcher to a single. But the Mariners on the board again.
And the pitch on the way to Crawford. Swing and a fly ball into shallow center field. Bichette going out. Springer coming in. Springer dives, can't get to it. Gets out by everybody. 1 run scores Raleigh. Haniger will score. Here comes Frazier rounding third. Frazier will score. This ball game is tied at 9-9. Bichette and Springer collide.
Frazier is, and he pulls that one into right field. That's going to be a hit, and it's going to put the Mariners ahead. Raleigh around to score. Into second with a double.
2 pitch to Tapia on the way. Swing and a fly ball center field. Coming in Julio. He makes the catch, and the ball game is is over. The Mariners win the wild card series. They're going to Houston to take on the Astros in one of the most incredible, miraculous finishes and comebacks we have ever seen. The Mariners celebrate.
Two first basemen tied for the major league lead in hits. Will Smith lifts the ball deep center field. Carlson to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Will Smith with a home run. Dodgers on the board. It's 6-2. And Smith has knocked in a run now in 5 consecutive games as he connects on his 14th long ball of the year. Down the line, fair ball, and it'll scoot to the corner. A ricochet on that jut in the wall. Bellinger in to score on an RBI double from Mookie Betts, and it's 6-3. On an 0-1 pitch, Turner pulls it to left. He's going to accomplish just that. And would you look at this? It's a 1-run game. 2 in the Muncy. Hits one in the air to deep center field. Deep enough to tie the game. They just keep on coming. And it's 6-6 in the 9th inning. From down. They now lead 7-6. Hanser Alberto, the exclamation on an incredible comeback. 2 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th, 7-6 Dodgers. Grounds one up the middle, through for a base hit. They will send Bellinger home at 6-3 as Lux is driven in his 2nd run of the night. The Dodgers down 3 in the 7th. Rios hits one deep to right center field. That's over Calhoun and off the wall. 1 run is in. They're going to send Gavin Lux. Here's the throw to the plate. He dropped the ball, and it's a 1-run game. Coming in again. Left it over the plate. Base hit into center field. Rios coming in. Throw heads to 3rd. The Dodgers have come from behind to tie it in the 7th. Bouncing ball left side. Escobar misplays it, and the Dodgers take the lead.
Dugout microphones picking up good wheels. That a boy.
Second baseman.
Escobar was definitely coming home, but didn't have the clean.
Playing for a big inning. That's a high fly ball to right field. Calhoun's going back on it. Gavin Lux with a 2nd home run of the night. A skyscraping 3-run shot against Lopez, and they've broken it open in the 10th.
That's more than 1 run. Boy, did he supply all the power there. That was a breaking ball that he.
Fly ball right center field. Back goes Reddick. Still going. He's at the track, and he drops it. Josh Reddick drops the ball. It's on a 2-2. Will Smith takes inside. In fact, it hits him. It's 4-3 as Smith gets plunked with the bases loaded. First time All-Star Chris Taylor. Drops one into center field. On comes Varsho. It drops in. It kicks off Reddick. The game is tied. Smith is hung up and tagged out. Into second goes Taylor. 2-1. Whip to deep right field. They don't even move. It's long gone. It's over. A walk-off for Muncy. Oh, they flip this one upside down and end the first half with a comeback win.
What a first half finish. And what a finish.
Check swing, didn't go, ball 4, and a run comes in. 6-2. And he walks in another run. It's now 6-3. And a 3-1. Back up the middle, and it gets through. Marisnik coming in. Around to score on his heels there is 2-2. Fair
ball inside the bag, down the right field line. Rizzo coming in to score. They're going to send Baez. Here comes Javi, and the Cubs lead it 7-6. Wow! Ian Happ with a huge two-run double, and they scored.
Kick out from that cutout area there where the 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, right center field, headed to the bullpen. Pablo!
He does it again.
The walk and then the wallop, and look at the Phillies. They're stunned. The Braves down to their last strike twice. Pablo Sandoval ties the game with a 2-run pinch hit homer. Can you believe it?
That ball was crushed to right center and into the bullpen.
The 4-3 lead in the 11th. As this one chopped off the plate. Didi's got it. Throw to first. Throw it away. Here comes Pache. He slides in safely. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Line drive left field. That's down for a hit. That'll score 2. Streaking toward third. Swanson. They're going to wave him. Here he comes. They missed the cutoff man. It's a double and we're tied.
A bases clearing double.
Gonza could win the game. Driven to right field. That ball is down and the Braves have won it. The chase is on. Ede Adrianza. And the Braves somehow, some way win this one in 12. What a game. Line into left center field. That's a base hit. That'll score a run. Streaking toward third is Heredia. First RBI for Arcia. We've got action in the 9th. 3 singles. It's a 7-4 game pitch. Hot shot fair down the third base line. That'll score 2. Ender around second. He's on his way to third. It's a double for Almonte. And the Braves are down 1. So high fly ball. That might be deep enough to tie it. NCRT at third. There's the catch. Here he comes. Duvall's throw is up the line. And Almonte moves up 2. Acuna with a sac fly ties this game. Swing and a line drive. Braves win. Max Fried.
High drive, deep left field for Fernando. Upper deck. 28th home run of the year for Tatis Jr. Padres on the board in the 4th inning. Hits it off Scherzer. Look out, down goes Myers. That was a slider, and that is ball 4. That'll bring in a run. From third comes Machado. What a Camarena to deep right field. Camarena plays it. Slam Diego. Are you kidding me? The Padres pitcher they just brought up from El Paso, the San Diego kid. In the air, shallow right. Back is Bell. Soto coming in. It's going to fall. Pham's going to score. It's a 1-run game. Three-1 here to Pham. In the air to center field. Robles going back. It's going to be over his head. One ups the wall. From third comes Myers. Oh, this game. Grisham lines it into right. From third comes Pham. Padres trailed 8-0. They walk it off 9-8 in San Diego, sending the Friar faithful in.
And that ball to the left field corner. 2 hops off the wall. Tapia is going to get a green light from Stu Cole, and Tap's going to score easily on the double by Story. It's 6-2. RBI number 20 for Trevor. Here at Coors Field. This is to right field. It's caught out there, and Hampson will come home on the sac fly.
That gets underneath the glove into right field, past Flores. 1 run is scored. Pilar crosses, Hampson to third, and it's 6-3. Little break for the Rockies on that hot shot by Hilliard. He carried the Rockies for a long period. This ball high in the air, deep right field, got a chance. Off the wall. Story comes around. Nolan head to third. Charlie Blackmon coming through. Solano are halfway in the infield. And this ball is driven to deep left center field. Kevin Pilar comes through. Charlie Blackmon around third. The Rockies will take the lead. Pilar digging for third. That is a triple. This should get it done. Deep left field. Going back is Dickerson. It's over his head. It's out of the ballpark. Opposite field, 2-run home run, Sam Hilliard. And the Rockies lead it 9-6. Forget the sac fly.
But what did he do? He closed off the field. He said.
They left the bases full earlier tonight in the 7th. Josh Van Meter, high fly ball, deep right field, and we are tied. The former Red is back in town. It's a 3-3 ball game. Oh boy!
Diamondbacks are now 1 for their last 1 with runners in scoring position.
They're on a roll. Josh Van Meter way out to right field, and it's 3-3. There's a little tapper. Blandino can't get a hand on it. Pavin Smith is home, and it's 4-3 Diamondbacks. It was a do or die for the second baseman, and the D-backs grabbed the lead. That hit him. Oh man, that's going to bring a run in, but is Carson okay?
Near that right wrist area, that's never good.
That one skips away. Peralta coming in. 6-3 Diamondbacks. Throwing a wild pitch and now walk one. And Matheson knocks it into right field. Escobar is home. Here comes Carson, and he sneaks across. Wyatt Matheson, a 2-run single. And the Diamondbacks have opened up an 8-3 lead. How about 3 in the 9th and 5 in the 10th?
Yikes. Better late than never.
Otto gets it up in the air. David Peralta is there. And the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games in Cincinnati. They trailed this one 3-0 in the 9th. And they win it 8-5 in the 10th.
Andrews up the middle. Wrong guy. Crawford. Pretty good. Oh, no, was the right guy. That one gets away. And Dietrich scores the first run of the night. Inning continues as Elvis reaches on an error. And it's 4-1. Flare out towards right field. Tough spot, and it does drop in. So all the bad luck in the 2. And Mathis swings and hits this one in the air. That might be a tough spot. Nobody home. And it drops in, base hit. It gets a run to the plate. And it's a 4-3 ball game.
Great at bat from.
And he hits this one high in the air. Right field. Will it be deep enough? Andrews tagging. Smith makes the catch. Andrews headed to the plate. Here comes the throw. It comes through. Andrews scores, and we're tied at 4. The sack will put the Rangers in the lead. It's way inside, and it gets away. Here comes Frazier, and the Rangers are on top 5-4. Hard ground ball. That one's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Kiner Falefa. He scores. A 2.
With 5 runs in this inning, have blown this game open.
And a little ground ball to the right side through. There's no one playing there. 2 runs will score. The throw to third gets away from Jimenez, but no further.
And the pitch. And that goes all the way to the backstop. Scoring is Estrada moving to second as Voit. Yankees down by 2.
Swung on and line to right. It is high. It is far. It is gone. It's a tying 2-run home run off the bat of Aaron Hicks. Hicks hits one. Diaz 0-2. Swung on and looped to right field. There is a base hit. Conforto fields. Here comes Tauchman. Here comes the throw, and he is saved. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. Boy, did the Yankees steal one. They had some games stolen from them.
Will Myers waiting on deck, and Caratini rips it to left field. Taylor's up and throwing. 2020. His first pitch to Eric Hosmer's lined into right field. Back up the middle. Noisy to Trent Grisham now. A ball past Turner into left field. Caratini's going to score. Run 90 feet away with one gone. And Manny sends a base hit back up the middle. Tatis scores. This game is tied at 7. Santa Maria. Next full count pitch on its way to Peters. Got him swinging the high gas. And we'll go to the 11th. Oh, man. Not even a runner at second can expedite a conclusion. To the 11th, still tied at 7. A ball and a strike to Manny Machado. There he goes. Waited for his right moment, and he turns it into an easy theft. The go-go Padres pull off the double steal. Jake Cronenworth on deck behind Hosmer. Come after him, and Hosmer swings and sends a drive to center field. Peters is back on it, measuring it off. Tatis will score easily, and it's 8-7 San Diego. Seager's strengths is hitting with runners in scoring position, has been for a while. And there's a bouncer back over the middle, and San Diego hangs on. Entering the 7th, down 7.